Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I think I am going to get started properly in about a minute or two. But I wanted to talk to the people who showed up. Hey, Brian. Hey, Azale. Also, Etsis is here. I suppose I have to say hello to you too. But yeah, apparently someone, I think, stole one of my packages and then realized that it wasn't useful to them, and they just brought it back and rang on my doorbell. They claimed that they didn't know it wasn't for them, but the package was completely opened, and the internal package was also opened. Like the inside stuff was also opened. So I'm just like, dude, you knew this wasn't for you. Come on. Like, you took time to open this multiple levels. Yeah, they brought it back. I'm really glad they did. They probably don't know, but I mean, it was supplies for my work, and it was like worth $600. So, I mean, it would probably been really hard for them to sell it because of what I use it's like art supplies, right? But it was like $600 worth of stuff. So like, I'm really glad they didn't trash it or anything like that. I didn't recognize him though, so maybe he's one of my neighbors. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use a PO box in the future. That was a wild experience just now. I just like had this realization. It's like, yeah, that man could have ruined my week very easily. So how are all of you guys doing? Oof. Just realized I forgot to do the wine thing. I was going to get a lot of wine and get some money back, and I actually realized that I forgot to do that because I was spending so much time on other stuff this week. Oops. Can I sell these anti-grav boots though while I'm waiting for people to get in here? Or at least just waiting in general. Do you have the ability to identify artifacts? You do. I might spend some money here and have this guy identify these artifacts. Man, it always takes a second between playing Cataclysm and then playing Caves of Qud because they're both traditional roguelikes, but they have completely different buttons. And I know I've complained about this like a million times, but it doesn't get any easier anytime that I do it. Might have the flu? Oh, I'm so sorry, Azale. That really sucks, to be honest. Oh man, I think all of these were cybernetics. 46 strams to identify that? Dude, what the fuck? I'm not gonna pay 46 for that. Screw off. How much do I have here? 60. Can I sell anything for 60? I don't really care about Volcani injectors. There we go. How dare I forget something that's not really important? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to be streaming again. It's 2 streams in 1 week. Wild, right? But I'm going to be streaming again on Friday. I'll probably have to stream earlier in the day, but it's going to be a completely chill stream. And since people who show up for one stream tend to show up for other streams, I'm kind of going to announce it here, announcing it at the beginning, and then I have a little note on my desk reminding myself to announce it again at the end. But I'm going to be streaming Cataclysm, wild, right? On Friday. And it's just going to be a chill stream if people want to just pop in and chat. I can't promise that anything interesting is going to be happening, but the reason why I'm doing it is because there is a bunch of stuff in Cataclysm I need to get done, and I don't think it's going to be interesting. So I'm making a stream out of it so I can like sit here and chat with you guys. And I will record it, and I'll do a recap. So if you miss the stream, it's not that big of a deal. But the recap's probably going to be like, hey, I moved stuff from my old house to my new house. Yup. That's it. It's not going to be the most interesting stream ever. But yeah. So, Caves of Qud. What were we doing last time? Oh, we have more than one quest. I didn't realize that we never did Petals on the Wind. Ooh. Maybe we do Petals on the Wind today. I don't know what time zone you're in, Brian, but I have to finish stream on Friday before 7 p.m. my time because I have a tabletop that I go to on Fridays. So because of that, I'd probably be aiming for like 1 to 2 p.m. my time. Maybe even earlier. Maybe I'll just start streaming whenever I wake up so that I have time between stream and game. It's going to have Central, awesome. Yeah, so it'd be probably between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. is when I'd start, because I can't really start any later than 2 p.m. or else I'm not going to be able to stream for very long. And I'm hoping to be able to get 2 or 3 hours in. 3 is kind of always my aim with streams. I actually forgot to eat before the stream today, so I am a little worried that I might only be able to stream for like 2 hours, because I actually meant to eat, and then I got into a conversation with one of my friends and got very distracted. Have I spoken to you? I have not. Warden 1FF. Reprogrammed conservator. Oh, we can give him drams of oil in order to do the water ritual of him. We may have to go get some oil from the, I think there was an oil weep. Let me just check real quick. Hold on. Can I not fly up? Why can't I fly up here? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Frickin'. Oh, yeah, that's, that oil weep is really far away now because of where we are. I might do that later. There is not an oil weep here. There's basically everything else. Oh yeah, I could do the ruins near east as well. So before I do, so I have knowledge that you guys don't have if you guys have never played Caves of Qud. So before we leave and go do anything else, we are going to be speaking to the Earl of Auburnporch, which is the next main quest, because he's going to tell me to leave town anyways, so we might as well get that done while we're here, and then we'll go and do the things that he wants us to do. And basically my plan here is that this quest, to talk to Auburnporch here, it has two ways to do it that I know about. You can do it the pacifist way, which is a little bit harder and involves you actually going and doing a bunch of stuff, and it's kind of interesting. Or, failing that, you can resort to violence. And my plan is that I'd like to at least get that quest done today, because if we get that quest done, we are officially the farthest I've ever been in Caves of Qud. And I'm willing to attempt the non-violent way until it gets too hard, and then I'll go back and kill him. Unless it's like, oh, okay, we have a clear and obvious path about how to, do this non-violently. If that, we'll judge it, we'll burn those bridges when we come to them, right? Do you trade anything? Warden 1FF have nothing to trade. There's also a couple of NPCs here who have some really interesting lore, like this guy right here, Zotham the Penitent. Cause no strife here, and we will have no quarrel. Who are you? I am of no one of importance, but my name is Zotham, and some call me the Penitent. It's very, quite a incredible name. Hey, welcome. We actually just got started, like I was just effing around before now. And now we're finding out. Zotham the Penitent says, I was once a vile grave robber, the lowest of the low. Years ago, I sought to plunder the tomb of the Eaters and set off to do so with a pair of Confederates. I watched both of them die, slain by ancient artifice and entombed with the ancient dead. I would have shared their fate, but for a coterie of a mopango nesting in the catacombs. They kept me safe and fed me while I treated my wounds. It is in their honor that I seek a credo now. What's a mopango? Mopango are plated digging creatures whose armor scales glow a pale white. They are contemplative, sociable, and mostly peaceful. They commune with ancient objects, which is why a coterie of their kind lives in the Tomb of the Eaters. They are patient enough with rough-hewn wanderers such as we, but it's still not best to ask one to explain their credo. What's a credo? It's a rite of passage for the Mopango people. A statement that inspires contemplation, discussion, and thoughts. An ideal credo has no single explanation or interpretation, and it is meant to inspire contemplation in those who hear it. For this reason, it is considered rude among Mopango to ask the meaning of a credo. Someday, I will find mine. It's almost like a, what's the French term for that? Like the reason for being? I forgot in it right now. But yeah, it reminds me of that. I need to enter the Tomb of the Eaters. Is your motivation just? Yes? We'll say yes, question mark. That'll probably be good enough for you. I mean, I'm gonna probably kill him. Only those who pay their respects to the graves of Rebecca will know the way into the tomb. If you make it inside, the Mapanga will offer you solace and knowledge. I can tell you more about the tomb's contents. Oh, Rebecca was the wife of Reshef. We actually just learned that last episode. Who was Rebecca? A physician and advisor to... Oh, advisor. They were roommates. Until she lost his favor when, after years of exile, she lost her voice and her life and was buried here, an outsider unfit to be interred with the honored dead. So she rests here. I believe her proximity will help me find my credo. So her graveyard must be somewhere in here then, right? So this is... That's a name. Swishrabosham. Killed after cooking a rancid meal for fish. Okay. In loving memory of Urun, poisoned by a hatter, as you do. And rest in peace, Shwula, drank from a poisoned water skin. Narashum, crushed to death by crushed to death by a falling two-handed iron longsword. That's embarrassing. They weren't even cut in half by the falling two-handed longsword. They were crushed to death by it. But become obsessed with the advertisement for the Kitchen of Karak, legendary chef, and forgot to eat. Okay. Thrown into a pool of acid by a disciple of the Sightless Way. Became obsessed with aphorism about birds and forgot to eat. Maung died of old age. Well, that's the only one that's actually fucking reasonable. And then we have, Hashum, who died of old age. And Rebecca succumbed to glot rot. Oh, that's rough. That means that her mouth literally rot. Ooh, we got a thing. We recover the mark of death from the late Sultanate. I've never... Okay, this is all new. What's the mark of death? I don't know. Oh, we have to do the Basil soon too. That's gonna be a lot more interesting to do on stream. What's the mark of death? I want to see if this guy has... I think I already checked all of these guys for their trade objects. Yeah, they do. I already checked. What's this? There's like wires going into the wall here. I bet I could probably dig into the wall right here and break into the Tomb of the Eaters that way. But I'm going to do it the right way first. Okay, let's go talk to the Earl. I know he has a lot to say. He's a chatty old folk. And he has a lot of these asphodelites. They're like sentient plants. And then you have asphodel. So he's basically a cult leader. Welcome to Almond Perch, traveler. Enjoy your visit to my earldom. Feast your eyes upon my tall and glorious spindle. Take in the scent of roasted musa. Earl Almondporch, the Barathormites request your permission to lease control of the spindle. Their inquiries into the past have led them here. Leased control of my spindle, you say? Well, that is a colossal request. Ah, I see the pun. There's no price I can assign to such a thing. Were I to grant such a request, you would owe me a great debt. You and several of your allies. How can I appease you? I will convene a council, the first council of Almondporch. Send word to 4 of your allied factions. Have them send delegates. Together, perhaps you can appease me. Convene the council, then. I am willing. So we have to give them a council of my allies. It actually said come back in 4 days. Do I actually have 4 people who like me enough to do this? Because in the past, I always had to like go around and get reputation with people. I mean, Barathormites love me at 650. Apparently apes like me, so maybe an ape shows up. Birds like me, probably because I have wings. Dogs fucking love me. That's a weirdly large amount of reputation, by the way. Wardens like me, so the wardens might be someone who shows up. Hermits like me. So last time I accepted this quest, it told me to go around to different towns and like get people to come to the place, right? So that's interesting that it's not doing that this time. Well, I guess that does mean that we can go off and do our quest, our exploration that we wanted to do. And we'll go ahead and head down to these ruins that we found last time. We have a Rectangle Eye Dashun and this Tarbaqual. We found 2 ruins simultaneously, basically. That's a goatfolk home. Can we miss the council? I don't know. It says return in 3 days. Oh, even more ruins. Sure. I mean, we kind of need to level. We found a polyform flower. Ooh, what kind of wall is that? It's a machine wall. We're going to go ahead and land. I don't want to be flying right now. There's something just disintegrated something else around here. Ooh. Okay. So, here's an introduction to a new type of enemy in the game. And I knew these were going to be coming eventually. So these are saps. They look like bats, and you probably don't think too much about them just by looking at them, but this is one of the types of the worst enemies in the game. Every type of sap will do ability damage to you. A life sap will sap your maximum HP, and as far as I can tell, this is permanent. There's no way to get that maximum HP back. Now, they're only going to reduce your maximum HP like 1 or 2, but if they bite you at all, you're going to lose some HP. The whole council quest was really confusing questline for me because a lot of people already loved me, so I was told to go share the news, did nothing, and it solved itself. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well, is that there's no quest for me to do this time because a bunch of people already love me. So I'm gonna wait 3 days and see if anything happens, and if nothing happens, I'll go around to like the towns that I know, like Joppa and Gritgate, and see if anyone has anything to say. So we have a chain gun now. We're gonna reload our chain gun and chain gun the shit out of those saps. I think the slime though is fine. We can charge that guy, and we'll slam him backwards. Oh, and just turn him into mush. Okay. What is that? Low vibe spacer turret. He doesn't have much vibe apparently. Ooh. He actually did a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. We're at the point where I am worried that some creatures are going to be quite capable of hurting us. So I'm kind of going to be really careful for a little while here. Because there's times at this point in the game where I have just walked into a room and been one-shot. And I'm literally not kidding. And there's a lot of creatures that I don't know, like, how they work at this point as well. So I am a little worried about things that I don't understand. I also said something in a previous video about, there's a legendary item called the Ruin of House Isner. And I had been told by one of my friends that you don't have to read books anymore to find the clues. It's going to be in the title. And someone has disillusioned me of that, and we now know that we do need to read the randomized books when we come across them. But I'm just going to glance at them for the most part. Most of them, it should be pretty obvious that they don't have the information that we need in them. I will say, though, our build is strong enough, though, that we're not really worrying too much about this stuff. I don't know if we're over leveled or if just that the stun super hammer build is just very strong. I mean, then again, we did actually struggle with the cult, right? It killed us once, and we actually had to, like, really put some effort in to kill it. So it's not like we're overpowered by any means. Am I bleeding? Oh, I'm standing in acid. But hold on. We can solve this. Go to a water skin and pour on yourself. Just 1 dram. So we poured water all over ourselves, which should pour off the acid. There we go. I didn't realize I was literally standing in acid. Ooh, what is that? Madpole. Madpoles can be also run enders. Ooh, there's a person here. Mechanimous Paladin. Okay, so this guy doesn't hate me. I'm fighting a tree? Excuse me? Oh, it's a mimic. There's mimics in the game. Oh, that's new. Oh, I do need to pick up water skins whenever I see them. Forgot about that. What just happened? Inverter turret. So does it like change places with me or something? Doesn't matter now. It is dead. We also just got an artifact there. What was that? Biodynamic cell. What now? Well, it converts blood into energy. That seems actually pretty useful. Holy crap, you have 37? Hold on, I'm gonna hit the symbol all. 37 chem cells. Thank you, actually. I honestly really needed tinkering parts really bad. So that's really freaking useful. Hello, Yahuya. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Yaya? Something like that. Welcome, welcome. We are currently waiting for a quest that is telling us that we need to wait 3 days before the next step. So I am going to some of the ruins that we haven't looked at before and kind of doing some random adventures. And this ruin appears to be literally nothing so far. In fact, both of these ruins have just been not terribly impressive. I love that there's excerpts, and that excerpt was just, hey, look. Like, hey, listen. Okay, yeah, well, that was a waste of time as well. Ooh, what the hell's that? Oh, it's just a Svartum hatchling. Frog people. What the hell's that? Memory Eater. I don't like anything that says something like that, so we're gonna punch it backwards and Gatling gun it down. Whatever it is. Oh, shit, it is. It says tough, and I think they're right. We're gonna back off. Actually, we're on the surface. We're gonna fly, reload our chain gun, and then just shoot chain gun down from the air. Ha 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 ha. That's effective. That is very, very effective. Yahuya? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Ooh, what are you? A reef permit. He sells nuclear cells. I mean, goddamn, okay, dude. We'll buy his ledge slugs. We do have like semi-infinite ammo. So I'm not too worried about using this. These are all new creatures to me. Prism perches. Okay. Whatever they are, they're hostile. Like fish in a pond. Junk dollar? Something gleams inside its mouth? I mean, it died immediately. Jellyfish. Plasma jelly. Well, that seems dangerous. We're going to go back to our previous strategy of shoot them from the air. What? It got close to me and I saw the damage number of 997 show up on it. Did it just explode? I don't know what just happened there. I accidentally turned on my jetpack. Yeah, maybe it's some sort of suicide jelly. Yeah. Still haven't played this and kind of know what's happening. Yeah, I mean it's a traditional roguelike, so. Yeah, this jetpack is about to kill me. I pressed downwards and we impaled ourselves so many times. Oh, because we ran over a junk dollar and the junk dollar exploded onto us. Yep. I tried to cure myself with a bandage, and we bled out. So it is official. The jetpack has officially killed us at least once now. Are these the same ruins from before? No, they're not. Well, we found some new ruins. We'll call that a benefit. Oh my god, these things are giving off so much fucking acid gas. What the hell? Apparently flying does not get out of gas. I mean, I just said what I said, so yeah, that is an obvious statement for sure. Just using swoop here to stay in the air and get free hits. You know what? We're fine. We can just land on the ground. Our build, despite having flight, that was a life sap. I don't want to deal with that. Again, I don't want to be losing maximum HP here. Let's just hit flame wall. Good question. I may not have saved after the chat with the Earl, because I think that I didn't, because the area that the Earl is in doesn't count as a town. Ezra counts as a town, which is an area to the left. So thank you, Brian. I actually would have forgotten. That's a very, very good point. Crysteel Battle Axe. Thank you, I will. So let's actually go back. Yeah, we'll accept that there's ruins nearby. There's so many ruins nearby. We get it. There's ruins everywhere. You know why I turned on my jetpack? Is because whenever I go to fly, my fly button is 6. Yeah, I can change that real quick. And then it puts swoop below it. Sorry, my fly button's 7, and then once I'm flying, it pushes my jetpack to 7. So I thought I was deactivating fly. So if we put swoop down 1, then the jetpack will always stay on 6, no matter what mode we're in. Okay. Yeah, so now I can press... actually, I need to do this now. So swoop should come after fly. So that 6 is always, or 7 is always fly on and off. There we go. That's how I made that mistake. I was actually trying to stop flying. Yeah, truly. The Earl, yeah. How can I appease you? Convene the council. There we go. Thank you, Brian. I'm actually going to head over here, enter Ezra, and leave again. Just so it's, now that is a checkpoint. Well, those ruins were lame, so we're going to go to the ruins that weren't lame. The ones that I just basically committed suicide on. I still don't know what these things do. And I still kind of don't want to find out. Because they're some sort of leech, right? So I don't know if they can do stat leeching. I don't know what most of the creatures in this game is at this point. And unlike Cataclysm, I really do find that Caves of Qud is just like out to fucking murder you. I mean, Cataclysm's out to murder you too, but I like doing inefficient things for fun. If you do inefficient things for fun in this game, you tend to just get wrecked, in my experience. At least until you know what you're doing. I've watched other people like Rogue Rat and some other people that are capable of doing inefficient things for fun, but I'm not good enough yet. Yeah, judging by the name, I agree, Brian, that I do think that they're going to like remove skill points or make me forget skills or something. Oh, that's another plasma jelly. Let's fly and see if we can get away. We're not getting away. What we can do is we can actually back out to here. We're bleeding again. Jeez. There we go. You stop bleeding. Okay. I actually need to pay attention to that message in the future. Shoot it with the chain gun a little bit here. And it exploded. So that's what's happening, is they don't suicide bomb you. They just explode on death. Good to know. Considering we're not seeing these dollars off in the distance, I think these are like the equivalent of the, what's it called? The white enemies, the ivory flowers in early game that kind of like pop up like traps and bleed you. What's that? A trining lamprey. Okay. I don't know what that means. We charge it. Oh! I see. So it's just like those other lampreys that I hate that were in whatchamacallit, but now there's 3 of them instead of 2 of them. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. There's a rainbow mountain range? Yes, there is. There's also a rainbow forest, yeah. Rainbow wood, yeah. Okay, that is legitimately awful. I don't think I have the right moves to be able to kill all 3 at the same time, so we're actually just gonna back away from that. Yeah, basically, so I think they're probably like the, I forgot what they're called right now, but there's like these twinning leeches. I think they actually might be called twinning lampreys. In the area we were just in, Bethesda Susa, that I really, really struggled with killing. Because my build is kind of all about single target big hits. So the fact that there is a tripling one now, I do not, let me see if I have any normality grenades. Hold on. I do have some freeze grenades. That's a good point. Let's see if we can kill one of these. Grenades. Did I learn normality? I do have stasis, but I don't think I can hurt things. So let's make a couple of these. I do have flame ray, or frost ray as well. You know, let's just, I mean, we're in a pretty safe place. There's not really much else here. Is he frozen? No. My freezing ray is not strong enough yet to freeze. And then we need to make sure that we have the freeze equipped. Man, they just don't care. I know that freeze does only a small amount of freeze each time. Frozen. Frozen. Okay. Now we can charge this one. Slam it. Okay. There we go. Wait. Frozen. Okay. There's another one up because they probably... Okay. That was really good advice, Galvanize. Thank you. So in the future, you know what we're going to probably do is we'll re-equip our explosive grenades. And we'll make 5 more of those. There. Get more normal grenades. So if we run into any more of those in the future, we know how to deal with them now. I didn't know that freezing would work. I did know that stunning worked, because that's what we did last time, is that we stunned the ones in Bethesda. Just gonna pop in here real quick. And we are going to backspace, and we have living quarters. We have we got really lucky. And we have a camel merchant down here. If I can find him. I keep forgetting that I can just do that to find him. Does he have anything good for us? Zetachrome pumps. Okay. I'm not going to read that description. That is not a useful description. But it is 4 armor, 0 dodge reduction, and a bunch of heat and cold resistance. What are we wearing on our feet right now? 4 armor. That's just an upgrade. Hot damn. How it's okay. I had not looked at the price. The stasis is it's like a time stasis. It's like it's a futuristic stasis. If it's anything like the psychic ability, I don't think we can hurt them while they're in stasis. Yeah, we can't afford that. Not right now. I'd have to do some exchanging of some wine in order to afford that. We can buy all of their... Oops. What did I press? What's expand all? You know what? I'm just going to do this. I don't know how I even closed everything. That's annoying. Probably I tried to press a button from Cataclysm again. That is a thing that I do all the time. Okay, let's go and do this. And armor. I want to sell these. I definitely do, though. I guess we have to sell something else. It's okay, we can sell a floating glow sphere. He can't identify his own trinkets. No, of course he can't. They never can. They are impossible force fields which render creatures and objects inside frozen in time, unable to perform any actions for short periods of time. Yeah, basically. They can be hurt. You just can't walk into them without being frozen too. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, so now we have 1,800. Do you have anything else that's interesting, sir? Missile weapons? No. I kind of want to know what this odd trinket is right here. But I think I already have an Ys recoiler. So it's probably a recoiler. So I don't need it. Yeah, I haven't... Sorry, id, not Ys. I already have an id freehold recoiler. I mean, stasis is actually really good. I actually had a pure mage character that kind of focused on stasis because I got really lucky and I had a stasis artifact at the beginning of the game. It was a dagger that inflicts stasis on people. I honestly just kept the dagger for the rest of the game. I wasn't able to hurt things that were stasis, but it was just kind of a really good thing to have. What is that over there? It's another ruin, but it's in an area of the map that is much harder. Those crystal areas. I'm a little worried about that. Do I have any ruins that I can go to that are historic sites? So we have Dudatara. Duva's been to. Surak was an historic site. Did I get a legendary from Surak? No, I didn't, because there's an underground. Ooh. I never went underground last time. What is that? Slimy Monad and member of the Onyx Boat Kith. It's a triangle. We'll treat the triangle like we treat everything else. We can't conk it because it doesn't have a head. Huh. I've never run into that problem before. Also, there's a turret back here. It's a rocket turret. Okay, we're going back up a tiny bit. We can't conk them. I didn't know that was going to be a problem. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Are we even hurting these things? Hey guys. I just noticed that it says impossible. Oh, Galvanize has a tip for us. Monads have immense HP, but have no conventional ways of hurting the player. Supreme problem when they block you from escaping. Okay, so they're not dangerous per se. Oh, I mean, we have... So you say they have immense HP, but guess what? We have immense damage on this character. So I actually think we can just kill them. Also, we also have, what's that called? Slam. So we can just try to get them out of our way. Well, one's dead. I do worry about that rocket guy, though. If it bleeds. Exactly. Just go up here, daze the rocket turret. They're also going to make auto-exploring very annoying. We'll just slam them. I agree that they're sort of a waste of time, so we're going to ignore them whenever we can. Asphalt Weep, Slime Wink, Ink Wink. So many weeps. Just stun them again. Asphalt Weep. Have to be careful here. Honey Weep. Another one of those assholes. Is that lava? Cider. That's lava. Okay. I'm sorry, I just read what that said. That's spicy lava. It shot you, killing one of the monads. Oh, is that what happened? Gotcha. Well, I mean, technically I killed the monad. It just finished it off. I'm taking credit for that one. You can't stop me. I'll just freeze it and leave. Cider, ink. I mean, weeps can't attack me. That's inky cider. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't accidentally swim in lava, because swimming in lava is bad. I know that's kind of obvious, and I shouldn't have to say that, but yeah. This is actually very, very similar, Galvanize. We have found, basically, there's, on the surface of this place, Galvanize, there's like 8 giant wine weeps. So we basically have, you know, the lucky Caves of Qud infinite money situation that sometimes comes up. Yeah. I actually was going to go between streams and kind of just, hey, this guy was actually useful. Slam him through a wall. I was just going to get tons of money, but there's kind of, you know, a process to that with getting water skins and such. And I forgot to. Once these guys are dead, we're going to pull out a pickaxe and dig, because somewhere in this historic site is going to be a artifact chest, and we have not found it yet. I think there's an artifact chest in every historic site. Seems like Monad knows what they're doing, so he can correct me. They can correct me on that. Let's see. Dig. Dig. I just don't want to have to go through lava here. That's why we're doing this. Okay. Then go back and re-equip our weapon. Where's equip? Cider weed. Okay. Have we found a stairs downwards? We have not. Hold on, let's zoom out real quick. Is there any areas? That could be an area. That could be an area. Okay. So we know where we need to check. Oh, hey. Do you see the design on the wall here? There's something on the other side of that. Let's go ahead and get our pickaxe out again. And we're just going to cut through this place. Another one of those guys, but here we go. Perfect. Stairs. Okay. We accidentally recharged instead of equipping. There we go. I kind of don't like that there's so many of these following me. I feel like they're gonna get me in trouble. Like they're gonna get behind me and block me from running away. How do you find historic sites? You have 30 hours in your latest playthrough and haven't come across any references. So one of the best ways to find historic sites I've found is, let me see if I can find the skill for you real quick. In customs and folklore, there's trash divining. You can either learn this with skill points, or you can learn this by talking to, I think pariahs are what taught me this. And every time you find trash, not only will you find like the scavenging stuff from tinkering, but you can find historic sites and it will just tell you. Also, whenever you read cult books and interactive statues, you can find historic sites. Yeah, they also start showing up more the farther east you get. So if you're pretty far west, you're not going to find too many of them. Yeah, your first historic site is always north of Joppa. That's a really good point. I forgot about that one. And the historic sites kind of lead to more historic sites, because anytime you read lore, it's actually one of the reasons I encourage auto exploration, because auto exploration always learns all of the lore on any of the nearby items. That's the main way of getting historic sites, is by reading Sultan lore. Oh my god, I hate these things. On an unrelated note, I am holding control while moving so that I don't run after spamming the button like this. It's just a good tip if you ever want to do this. And spam an attack. There we go. I just really wanted to kill those in case something bad shows up in here. What am I carrying too much of that I can't move? Siphon baton. Drains electrical charge from its target. Neat. We have a bunch of these. Disassemble all of those. Oh yeah, you can make bases with Hearthfire. Yeah, Hearthfire is amazing. I don't know if Hearthfire still works though. Yeah. And I agree, I searched. It is one of the best games, basically. It's one of the best traditional RPGs, or traditional roguelikes as well, in my opinion. It does things that a lot of other traditional roguelikes just don't do, and or don't do well. And I'm kind of a... Oh! What? That's why we have so much... That's why we suddenly have so much... Wait. There's just a huge amount... What the fuck? There's thousands of fresh water here. How did I miss that? Is there like a water? Yeah, that's just all fresh water. There's a little bit of brackish water. Yeah, that's 1,000 drams of just money right there. Yeah, I think there might be... maybe there's a freshwater weep, or... What? I don't know what that would be. That's salty water. Salty water's normal. Live and drink forever. Yeah, no kidding. Hold on, we're going to recoil to id freehold real quick, and we're gonna see if we can get some of this water out of our inventory. So the two places is markets, and there's another one. Hold on, one of these guys has actual trade inventory. I don't remember which one though. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong place. This is a merchant as well. Here he is. Okay. Copper nuggets, silver nuggets. So that helps. We're down a bunch of weight now. And then we'll also go to the camel as well. That's in the living quarters. Actually, we're level 25. But yeah, I do get what you mean. Yeah. That. If we managed to find that earlier, it would have been crazy. I mean, can we just buy a bunch of water skins? I think we buy a bunch of water skins so that we can do all of this a little bit easier in the future. I have so much stuff to sell. Oh, I have so much stuff to sell. It's the only game you like watching streams of because you learn so much. Yeah, I actually like streaming it as well. I streamed it for the first time last Wednesday, and honestly, I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot, and people seem to really enjoy it. So it really encouraged me to stream it again. We never found the legendary chest over here, so we are going back. Oh my god. You know what? We're going to use this guy to our advantage. We're gonna move here. And once... Are you serious? He didn't go through the wall? Okay, screw him. Yeah, we'll just pull out our pickaxe again. Dig. Do I have the dig ability because he's not nearby? I think I do. And of course, as soon as I start digging, he shows up. I'm just gonna ignore him. Oh. There's a lava weep over there that I'm still avoiding, so... Yep. Again, you can hold control and do that if you're worried about, like, moving or something like that. Would Caves of Cup be any better if it upgraded the water from DRAM to VRAM? Oh. That was a bad joke. I was just like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I got it. Yeah, that was a really bad joke, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. And we immediately have all of those grams of water again. Yeah, we have 471 pounds of fresh water. Yep. So what I'm going to do is, I mean, these are all 17 pounds each. So we're going to drop a few of these. So the thing is that I was worried about is I was worried about like the water getting insulted, because there's brackish water right here, and I wasn't sure if the brackish water was going to spread. Mind the wall next to it to check for the weep. That's not a bad idea, but I want to wait to do that because, again, I'm worried about spreading the salt into the fresh water, because you can mix liquids. Like if I do this, right, for example, now all of this water is bloody brackish water, right? So I'm worried about mixing the liquids together. Okay, there are... this guy is not going to let me... He's not going to let me recoil. Oh, they give 1,000 experience? I mean, that's not terribly unworth it. Let's see. We know we've already used up id freehold, so we'll head to Ezra. See if any of these guys have... Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted from you. Unfortunately, we don't have a recoiler to sit stay stilt. That'd be really nice if we did. That's the mayor. Why am I going to the mayor? Yalhaj has money most of the time. Not today, because he hates me? Do you trade? No. Okay, so Kyakwa would be nuts. Kyaku. We're just trying to get as much of this money as possible, because this is way faster than doing the wine weep exchange. Because the wine weep exchange is, like, takes forever, right? Legendary Chef gives 4,500 experience, but killing a Chrome Pyramid gives 1,500. Yeah, killing enemies is just very bad. I mean... Near the beginning of the game, Galvanize, in one of my previous videos, because I started this on YouTube instead of starting this as streaming, the first time I went to Sit Stay Still, I had saved up a bunch of books and a bunch of Reshef lore, and that one trip to Sit Stay Still got me like 40,000 experience. Because, yeah. Oh yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. I'm actually using the soundtrack for my Caves of Qud run in order to use as background music, because it's just so good. And it works so well for certain things. Okay, so that should be everything we need there. Could probably do Gritgate next if I need more money. That's really funny to see. Select destination. All of the giant weeps. There we go. Yeah, lore and books are definitely the way to get past, you know, higher levels for sure. I will say the fact that you don't run out of... What's happening? Excuse me? Oh, an interdictor just grabbed me. I'm, forgot what that does. Interdicted is, move speed. Yeah. That means that there's a Putus Templar down here. Okay. So, where are we at on weights now? 388. How many water skins are left here? So these are all empty. So I can pick them up. Man, this is not easy to loot this much, to be honest. How many do we need to drop? 3. But I want the money. I am greedy for the money right now because I have some stuff I want to buy that I've seen in recent merchants. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, because we've run out of merchants, we're going to continue to store stuff here. Store item is... I had to change the button for this. We have it on asterisk now, because previously the store button item was on the same button as my stop recording button, which was a pain in the ass. It kept making my recordings end early. I actually did not manage to record the entirety of last episode because of that. Dude thinks he's a water baron? Yeah, basically, yeah. Azael, don't encourage them. Happy I got this game, have some epic journeys, never did Truekin, nor did I ever run without Carapace hearing. Truekin's a lot of fun, dude. It is a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of backup money, Galvanize. I have a lot of backup money. But whenever we find something, we can just gate over here and then come back and grab more money. But I like having some carry capacity so we can get even more. Might as well eat their food while we're here. Oh, and if you're new to my streams or videos, I am officially the farthest I've ever been in Caves of Qud, so avoid story spoilers. I really don't mind like advice and stuff like that, but just don't no story spoilers, okay? That's my only request. Actually, Azael, if you want to, can you pin messages, Azael? If you want to put a message in chat and then pin it about avoiding story spoilers, I would appreciate that because I'm seeing some new faces in here. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Truekin, it's why I keep going back to mutants, is because they don't have, like, magical powers. And to be honest, I kind of like magical powers. There's something about that. It's, you know, the retro-futuristic sci-fi fantasy of Caves of Qud is not complete without magical powers. At least to me. We need to take all. And then... Collect 392. Okay. So we can just drop one of them for now. And we're under. And we have enough that we can keep exploring. Okay. Oh yeah, we wanted to dig the wall here. That's a good idea. There's the dig. And, of course, another one of those assholes showed up. Oh, there's an actual enemy there. Shit. I was ignoring the enemies because I thought it was just that thing. But yeah, there's an actual enemy here. What is that? Gelatinous antiprism. I don't like the sound of that. We're going to bop it right away. Oh, this is legendary. There's a legendary one. I didn't even see that it was legendary until it said you can't conk that. We don't hit it until he gets closer again. Hit him again. Okay. The actual dangerous thing is dead. Although we don't know what's here, so I'm going to be careful here. Oh, we slipped in gel. I keep trying to conk it. Of course, he's still fine. Man, this is still... Do I care? Do I care? He is loved by this cult, admired by one village, and admired by another village. I don't know. I don't know if that matters. I'll do it then. Thanks for trying, Azael. But yeah, there we go. I pinned that. Yeah, I don't think I care about killing this guy. So, do you have a love injector to draw the rep from the people who's like, is that how that works? I've never used a love injector before in my entire life. Hold on. I think I got rid of all my love injectors because I needed to sell some stuff for something. So I do not have any right now. I didn't know you should do that with a love injector. Gel weep. We found a legendary cannibal lair. Salt weep. Oh, there's the legendary chest. What is it? I don't even recognize what it is. It's a bracelet. It gives me what? What? Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna read that again. So it's a bracelet. It goes into one of my open slots, and it gives me 27 move speed, which is nice, and 85 pounds of carry capacity. Oh, so I was literally just complaining about carry capacity. Also, the +1 willpower is nothing to shirk at. That makes my abilities come back faster. Makes them a temporary ally, but allows you to do the water ritual with them. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we just can't kill them afterwards, because if we do the water ritual and then kill them... Yep. Giant water weep. We were right. Yep, there's definitely a water weep here. That's ridiculous that there's a water weep here. I don't think I've ever found a water weep before. We need to find... Go away. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. I've accidentally contaminated this water. Yeah. Also gives 1 armor and 3 dodge. Yeah, that's honestly one of the best relics I've ever found. Is this water fine? Yes. Okay. How much water we have? We have another 500 water on us. That's wild. Okay, I would normally leave at this point because I have the relic, but I want to see if I can find another water weep down here. Is that clean water? I hate this aspect. I can't. Brackish. Okay. Oh my god. Move out of my way. Wax sweep. There's not a water weep back there. You can pick up the contaminated water and dump it elsewhere to clean it. I don't think that's possible, or else you'd be able to do that with all of the rest of the water in the world. And trust me, there's another water weep. Okay, let's be careful and not step into the water. That's inky water, fresh water, wax and water. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna do this. Inky, fresh water, because I think fresh water flips between white and blue. Oh my god, that's just with those, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3,000 more. That's 3,000 more monies. As long as we don't step in it. I don't want these guys to step in it either. Just kill them real quick. This is not fresh water, right? Yeah, that's brackish water. I don't care then. Acid weep. That's an actual dangerous weep. I don't want to step into molten acid wax. Yeah. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. So that's 2 water weeps down here. Okay, I gotta explore the rest real quick. There's an area over here, but I don't want to step in the water. Did he just contaminate that water? Like an asshole. Yeah, this asshole's contaminating the water. Just want to kill him real quick. So what we could do is we could pull out our pickaxe again. And then where's the button? There we go. Dig there. Is that more clean water? No, salty water. So that's just normal water. Salty water is just... Most of the water in Qud is... It's one of the previous Gyre plagues. As I was calling it the insulting because I don't remember what it's actually called. But basically all of the water in the entire world got salty. To the point where it's like all unreadable. Or sorry, undrinkable. Unreadable, yeah. That's totally a word. Well, this was literally the most effective trip I've ever had in anything ever. That was absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Let's see if we can head to the market real quick and sell some stuff. I don't remember what this plant's name is. We'll just walk down here. He has not reset yet. I think I'm teleporting around too much because they're not resetting. I might walk to stay still. Turn in these books. And that will also give all these guys time to reset. I'm going to talk to our driver quick. Make sure he doesn't have any data discs for me that I want. And these are all going to be cybernetics. Geometric disc. What is that? It's a Cave of Qud description. That doesn't tell me anything, game. I have no idea what that does. I mean, we can afford almost everything at this point, so. Oh yeah, I forgot that the people at Stay Still are mad at me because I killed the cultists. I killed the mechanimists down at the base. So we don't have to be careful here. I actually don't need that marked anymore. I'll get rid of that mark here in a moment. Okay, thank goodness. They are not angry with me anymore. Let's go talk to the cultist of the Coiled Lamb over here. Disciple of the Coiled Lamb. Oh, hell yes. That is going to be 45,000 experience. I mean, we're at the point where it takes 260,000 to level up, so... But at the same time, that's still 2 levels. Oh, it doesn't take that much. That's just our total, isn't it? Interesting. I don't think I knew that. Like, yeah, so now it says 307,000 out of 320. So that's about, math. That's 22,000 experience to level. That's not as bad as I thought. But we did just level twice. We have an attribute point. We need to put that into strength, because we want demolish. And then I was actually looking through stuff earlier, and I decided I want jump, because jump is increased by our wings, so we'll be able to jump really far. So we're going to grab acrobatics and then jump. And then after that, I want some of these tolerances. Just because we're kind of running out of things to buy until we have higher stats. Actually, meal preparation is really good too, because we can do some silly things with neutron flux if we get meal preparation. And I think we need spicer. Choose 2 ingredients. No, we don't need that. Butchery gets annoying. Harvesting gets annoying, at least in my opinion. I know they're good, but they also get annoying. 3 rapid advancements drop flaming rate at level 22. That's hilarious. If you got it to 22, does that mean that it was actually effective? Proxidor, there's a soft cap and a hard cap to the max level. So the hard cap is that eventually enemies will stop giving you experience, and eventually you will run out of books. There is technically a limited number of sites in the game that have books, but it's kind of unreachable in my opinion. You will beat the game long before you get to that point, unless you specifically try and hit a max level. We can preserve fresh foods, so we'll turn all of those, and we can preserve some. We don't want to preserve any of those things. So while we're here, and now that we have cooking, I'm going to see if I can find a Ichor Merchant real quick. And we're going to do something silly. Ichor Merchant. And then there's like... It's like one of those things where you kind of end the game around the 40s, from what I understand. And after that point, you're going to stop being able to get experience very easily. So it's kind of the soft cap of leveling. But you could just keep going. But it would almost be like a challenge run to try and get even farther. You cannot buy books and give them in to the librarian, but you can buy books from other people other than the librarian and then give them in. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can... Oh, I didn't know that there's books down at the lower stratas. Yeah, okay, so you... Like I said, it would be almost like a challenge run to keep leveling after the late 40s. But I don't think that there is actually a hard-coded cap on the max level in this game. At least, I've never heard anyone talking about one, so I don't think there is one. And I do know that with the original game, you could kind of just... Like, before 1.0, you could kind of just level up infinitely. But at the same time, they did change a lot of things since 1.0. So it's entirely possible that that's not true anymore. I'm going to check places for actually buying things now. Just real quick. Because I'm curious if there's... I got stuck in some of the ink that I left behind myself. Let's see. Salve injectors... Oh, I didn't realize that some of these things were still... closed. Yeah, nothing here that we want. Ezra and Id are the highest level places we can go to. So we can check here, see if there's anything that we actually want to buy. Let's see. Fullerite armor. That's pretty nice. It's... Oop, I accidentally backed up. It's not as nice as the armor we're wearing right now, though. You can use every system of the game against it. It's a true sandbox, yeah. And one of the things that I like about it is, I was just telling someone in the comments about this last week, is you could actually play this game as a pacifist. You can play this game as a full genocide run. You can... It openly... Yeah, exactly what Galvin and I said. The game openly invites you to break the rules, and even the main storyline quests are designed in such a way that they just tell you to complete something. They don't tell you to go get it or to kill someone. They just tell you, do this thing in some way. And to be honest, you don't even have to do the main storyline. Every dungeon in the game is accessible without the main storyline, and you could probably just find them on your own because most of the dungeons are marked with very unique indicators on the map. So, like, I mean, if you wanted to beat the game and get the ending, you'd have to do the dungeons, right? Or you'd have to do the storyline, but that's about the only thing that you would ever need to do it for. He has data discs. Let's go to id, see if there's anything there we want. And let's go to the workshop, because I'm most interested in data discs and maybe a new weapon. I don't remember what this guy's name is, so let's see. Long reach grappling pistol. That's fun. Spiral borer is a drill. Yeah, it's a drill. Okay. We don't care about that. That's a pistol, so we don't care about that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and have him examine his artifacts for us. What? What is a nano neuro animator? Alternates like a spray a brain came to dominate the market. Oh, so it makes something sentient. We can attach this to something to turn something sentient. Fascinating. And it's reusable. Fascinating. Magnetic core. That's one of the coolest implants. It gives you extra floating nearby slots. You need one of these and then a thing you get from a later quest to equip one of the coolest items in the game, which is, if you've ever seen Gundam, it's like these floating discs that just slice everything around you. They remind me of one of those things from one of the old Gundam movies where like they have the little drones that fly around them. Let's see. I don't care about any of these lenses. We'll go ahead and leave and go to that merchant in the living quarters. Good example is needing to get to the bottom of a certain cold dungeon. Yeah, you can beat the bosses there, or use your pickaxe and go around, or make the bosses fall in love with you. There's actually a fourth option I know of Galvanized, which is if you go and kill enough legendaries to get enough troll reputation, you can just befriend them, and they'll tell you where the ruin of House Isner is. They're kind of like the resonance discs, Zale, but they spin around you and they dismember people. It's like having a chainsaw as an aura. It's amazing, but only eaters or only Trukin can wear them because it requires you have 3 floating nearby slots in order to equip it. And I don't think it's possible to get 3 slots with a mutant. At least I know of no way to do it. Can we read this? We can. Cool. So I could get the Zetachrome pumps. They have more armor. They're just basically an upgrade. We have enough on us right now of having to do some shenanigans. We would have to do shenanigans. Wait. Why do I still have books? God damn it. I went to the sit stay still and I didn't turn in my books. Chat, that's what you're for. That's what you're for. Come on. Security doors can become animated? Yeah, the only thing about the purple one, Galvanized, is that the door right next to it doesn't have that much HP. Which is one of my favorite things that is a small detail in the game, is that, sure, the door has 5k HP and 5 armor value, which means that without a pickaxe, you probably can't break it down, but the wall right next to it doesn't. There we go. 3,700. Pretty good. The most important thing there is that it got it out of my inventory. There we go. Okay. Try this again. Living quarters. Yeah, we actually went, in one of my videos, Galvanized, we actually went down Golgotha both ways. We went down the normal way, and then because I already had level 7 wings at that time, we also went down by flying down, which I just wanted to show off because it's very cool. He already changed out his gear. What an asshole. So he doesn't have the kicks anymore. I wasn't fast enough. That's annoying. That's okay. They're not like the best thing in the world, so I'm not missing out too much, I don't suppose. You can proselytize the animated door? That's hilarious. I would argue a controller Azale for Tunic. which is an amazing game, by the way. If you guys haven't played Tunic, Tunic is one of my favorite games of all time. Okay, let's check. I do kind of want to do historic sites while we're waiting for this. Okay, so Suruj is done. This fort, I want to say, is done. I can unmark that. We've definitely not done Dagatera, but I will admit, this area over here, the Moonstair, is one of the latest areas in the entire game. It only got added, like, just before 1.0, so I know it's kind of fucking terrifying, and I don't want to mess with it. I just legitimately don't want to mess with it. I think I would get killed by going there. Is there anywhere else we can go? There's some Forgotten Ruins right here. It's not a historic site, but maybe we'll find the historic site. Doors have limbs, like characters. Wait, so if doors have limbs and you can animate them, if I were to animate a door, could I possess it and then kill my previous self and play it and roleplay as a door? Sorry, like, correction, not roleplay, literally play as a door. Because I have a future stream idea where I was going to play as a centipede using that trick, but playing as a door is funnier. Why is this area so low level? We're in the jungle. Why are the seriously? That's super weird. Why is this such a low level area? Ooh, yuckweed. You don't know if you bite into yuckweed, it'll teleport you into a random place. Well, not random, but it's a random zone that you can choose, which might save your life one day. Things that insta-kill terrain would obliterate you. That's funny. You have infinite HP effectively, a ton of armor, but can be one-shot by certain things. I mean, that's just cool. It's like you're like a superhero. You have a natural weakness. Okay, well, that was a very boring ruin. Oh, it's because I was in the hills. Lame. Well, there's another ruin here. Oh, it's 50. I thought you said 5, not 50. Holy crap. You are a superhero. That's wild. I might have a... If I play more Caves of Qud in the future after finishing the game, which, by the way, I'm not making any promises on that. But if I play more Caves of Qud in the future after beating the game, I might make a run, like a stream-only run, that is like our goal is to become a door. So if you would need, since you need the that's hard to say, ganglionic teleprojector, it would actually be a good Trukin run, right? Instead of doing a mutant run, because you wouldn't need possession. So you don't need to be a mutant. That'd be a really funny run. Our goal is to become a door. I want people to be able to walk through me. Oh, I forgot that I got jump. I need to move that. Let's move it down to below slam, and psychometry does not need to be there either. Psychometry can go to the bottom. Yeah, so now we have jump. So with jump, why does it say 8? Oh, you know why it says 8? It's because I changed the keybind on a different character. There we go. So now it'll say 5. So with jump plus wings, we can jump very far. Ironically, we can only jump to visible spaces, but jump only takes a single action, so it'll allow us to get away from stuff. I wanted to grab it specifically for that, basically. There was a statue back there. For Chef. We already know that lore, though. Considered robotic? Yeah. Well, that's why I was thinking that we could bring it to life and then dominate it, but I think you're right that it probably counts as a robot, even if it's alive, right? What the hell is that? Pulse field magnet. Oh! Well, we learned what it does. It pulls your weapon from your hand. Okay. Screw that. That sucks. Alive, brainless. Think like a slime. Brainless, but sentient. I know some people like that. I know a lot of people like that. Not gonna name names, but you know. I think everyone knows at least one person that's like that. Is this ruin seriously this boring? I think we got lucky early in the stream by finding that absolutely amazing artifact, and now the game doesn't want to give us anything. Well, there's another ruin here. Kipper. Oh, it's a village. Oh, cool. I'm fine with a new village. This will give me a tinkerer or something like that, right? You know what else I can do? After we explore this village, wait, are these villagers? No. Okay, for a second I was worried that I was killing sentient villagers that just didn't like me. Oh my god. But there's a thing we can do that I have not shown off once we at least explore this village real quick. I'm just doing auto explore, and then I'll use backspace to find all the NPCs in a second. We can go to the clam dimension. The clam dimension is very, very scary, and I wanted to do it after we were strong enough, but we're level 27. I honestly think we're strong enough to survive the clam dimension. Last stream, I had talked to one of the frogs, an id freehold, and he was a very grumpy old man and told me to throw ourselves into a clam and just see how dangerous it was on our own. And we're going to do that. Village Tinker? Perfect. Because the clam dimension is really fun and very scary. Let's have him identify that. That's an ontological anchor, so it probably stops teleportation. Right? It makes you astrally tethered? Question mark? I don't know what that does. What's this scaled mod do? Grants the wearer reputation with unshelled reptiles. Well, that's pretty useless. Leyline puppeteers. Caves of Qud. Please describe your items. A phase cannon? Okay. It protects us from espers. Gotcha. I'm going to look up a phase cannon real quick because I think that's one of the guns I was looking for. Give me a second. Phase cannon. Phase cannon is, in fact, it's the super powered... Yep, this is the one I was looking for. Okay, so we're going to do everything in our power to buy this. I think we can just buy it. What tier is it? It's Tinkering level 3? Yeah. This is... Galvanize, I was looking forward to the giant heavy weapon single-shot big bada boom gun, and I think this is actually the one I was looking for. I just couldn't remember its name. I didn't remember if it was a phase cannon or if it was a linear cannon. And I think it's the phase cannon. So we're going to buy that immediately. We can't learn it yet, but that's okay. And then now that we've bought some stuff from this person, we can sell some stuff to this person. Sorry, I would be able to, but we don't have any things that we can sell. I'm keeping the droid scrambler for sentimental reasons, I would say. None of this weighs anything, so I don't really need to get rid of it. It requires one of the rarest materials to make. I'm not surprised. I actually can see what materials it takes by looking at it in my inventory, which I just recently learned. So it takes 8. Yeah. Actually, a good point. I might be able to buy that from some merchants. I need to keep a lookout for the scrap. I don't normally buy scrap, but I need to keep a lookout for scrap because some of the higher level merchants might actually be able to sell that to me. I like having the recipe, though. I do like the idea of looting it, sure, but I also just like having these recipes. Although we're psychometrists, so we can learn the recipes. I also just remembered that I have extra points. I think I am going to... What level are we? 27? So we're a bunch of levels away from our next Titan. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and learn the next level of Freezing Ray. And we will learn the next level of this, because that brings us up complexity 7 artifacts that we can identify now, and complexity 4 that we can learn automatically. We spent all our points. Okay. Well, that's cool that we found a town. There's apparently a village daemon. There's going to be a quest here. Looking for work. Speak to Zalaqualo. Okay. Where is he? Tinker that has the quest. Do you have any work that needs to be done? Have you heard of the holy bed in Shamrock, the consecrated shrine to us? We often make pilgrimages to sleep in it and contemplate time dilators. That's fun. Okay. Well, honor us if you do it yourself, will you? Sure, I'll go sleep in a holy bed. Is that a demon croc? Yes, yes it is. Let's see if we... Did he not give me that quest? I totally thought that that shows up as a quest for settlements. Am I wrong? Sleep in the holy bed. Am I blind? Here we go. Okay. So we have to travel to Shamrod. Do we know where Shamrod is? Shamrod is not a historic site. Let's go to ruins. Shamrod. Okay, we'll mark it. I don't think we've been here either. We have not. It does have mushrooms though, so we need to be careful that we don't get infected by one of these. Excuse me. I don't have a mute button while I'm streaming. Yeah, so we don't want to get near these puffs. That's why they're marked as hostile, I believe. Even though they're friendly, we don't want to be near them. Sleep in the holy bed that messes with time. Did it get me? No, it didn't. You'll see down here in active effects, we'll get like itchy skin if we get hit by one of the mushrooms. Oh, I think I found the holy bed. Please let me sleep in the bed. I know I'm stuck. Oh my god. There we go. Well, that was the... What just spawned? Sugary dye sludge. Go away. Die. That's not dead after all that? It's shooting sludge at me. You know what? I don't care. I'm leaving. Bye. I don't think this will get me anything important, but some of these randomized quests can get you some really odd items. Give us 3,000 experience, and we're favored. We can get some antimatter cells. I think I might actually do that. Yeah. Be wary for any liquids that come in contact with primordial soup. Okay. That's new to me. I don't know what primordial soup does. Yeah, antimatter cells are some of the best cells in the game. I can't remember. I think antimatters are better than nuclears. Yeah, they take 8s. I could... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna ask chat this one, because there's people in the chat that know more about Caves of Qud than I do. So, I have this recipe for a phase cannon, right? Do I break down the antimatter cells, which are some of the best cells in the game, in order to get the recipe for this phase cannon ready? Now, keep in mind, I need 29 int before I can make the phase cannon, and I'm at 26, right? There's a way that I can get more attribute points that whenever I come across it, I will be doing. But as of right now, it's actually impossible for me to learn Tinkering 3 because my build is a little bit too spread out. Where is Tinkering? I'm not seeing... I think I have it because it's right here. Yeah, so we need 29 intelligence to learn Tinkering 3. Oh, BIP can sell 8 bits? Okay. Yeah, so with radio powered, it would be infinite. Yeah, I kind of figured that might be the case. That's kind of wild. That's kind of really wild. I mean, we have one AI microcontroller as well. Yeah. We need to really keep an eye out. I was gonna head back here. Anyways, we need to keep an eye out for those 8s. Does he have any right now? No, he doesn't. He does have metered. Metered's kind of nice. We can make mag hammers, but we already have one, so there's no reason to do that. These are probably all cybernetics. I don't know if I want to waste the money. You know what? Let's waste the money. It's fine. Of course they were. Oh, that one's not a cybernetic. Point defense drone. I don't know if these are any good, though. I've had one of these before, but I don't remember if it was any good. I might be able to find one I can just swipe off a tinker. Yeah, that makes sense. Could just keep them until you can actually craft the cannon, then decide then. That's a great point, Parksitter. Is that, or Porks? Yeah, I'm going to just call you Poor. Sorry. It's a great idea because honestly, I can't make it anyways. So, yeah, my issue with the point defense drone that I had in the past is that the power cell ran out really quickly, but I have antimatter cells now. Oh, it's also 2,000. Ah, screw that. 2,000 is too much to try and buy one of those. It is obvious that they have reset their inventory, so I'm going to come over here and check our Dromad friend real quick. See if he has anything interesting. And he has an odd trinket, so that's going to be a recoiler almost every time. We do have some inventory weights, so we can come over here and get a little bit more water real quick. Be careful that we don't step in any of it. Need to check. So that is brackish water. It's inky water. Brackish water. Okay, none of that is good water, but the other one was over here somewhere. Oop. We do want to get rid of these guys. Oh, that was the legendary one. I don't care. He was messing with my water supply. My name is a random list of numbers. I don't think there's a right way to say it anymore. I mean, on chat, it says Poor Zatter XD, so... I don't have any pistol skills, galvanized, and I probably won't grab them. Yeah, I do check back on Gritgate every once in a while for the recipes, and if I do see radio powered, I would get it immediately, especially because I already knew that that was a thing that I needed. Okay, there we go. Collect liquid. That will put me really close to overweight. Is that all of my things? That is all of my things. Okay. This is optimal money making. This is what optimal money making looks like. He still doesn't have any things. We can check. I almost forgot. Q-Girl often has a lot of really nice cash items. Wake her up. Sorry, Q-Girl. She doesn't have any new ones. There's a weird thing that goes on. I don't know. Someone can correct me if this is still happening, but that Gritgate actually has a bit of a bug with it. That because of how Gritgate works, it doesn't reset properly. Like, time doesn't pass here properly, like other towns. At least that's what used to be the case. Does anyone else here sell anything useful? I don't actually remember. You don't. I mean, they're all merchants, technically, but most of them are useless. That's Darty. There's a mod that gives them all different colors, and I missed that mod. It didn't work whenever I first came back. Totally understand. I've been using the Jade Mouth mod that has a minigame town near Ezra with a new quest. Completing it lets you learn 3 of almost any mod. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the fact that it's a hard quest too, because that's a really powerful thing to have gotten, right? And I don't like getting stuff for free in games that are this hard. Here we go. Spring-loaded and morphogenetic. When powered and used to perform a successful damaging hit, this weapon attempts to daze all other creatures of the same species on your local map. What the fuck? What? I'm sorry, what? I daze every enemy of the same... This is the end point of the daze build right there. So, yeah. Yeah. We're taking that, and that is a goal. Spring-loaded grants us movement speed. We can put that on our boots every time. Go ahead and buy those. think at least one of those I can learn right now. The other one probably takes tier 3. Yeah, I can learn that one. There's no way this doesn't take tier 3. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. We also can do... Where is it? Coming Nook. We have enough room in our inventory, I think. Pick up some of these real quick. Yeah, it's something about the fact that, like, Gritgate is not actually on the Gritgate cell, and it's not on the top area, so it doesn't update correctly. I don't know if they fixed that eventually, but it was the case last time I played, which was like, I don't know, it was like 6 major updates before 1.0. So like they've added a lot and they've fixed a lot since last time I played. But I do remember looking that up at one point because I was having the issue that the Gritgate NPCs were never resetting their inventory. You know, Euro kind of sucks. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We're all thinking it. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He kind of sucks. He never has anything useful for me. Okay, we're going to make one more stop. I promise. And then we're actually going to do something. I was waiting for this quest to complete, saying that we were going to spend 3 days. But it's just, like, not happening. It's overloaded. Increased performance, but extra charge. Generates heats when used and has a chance to break. No, thank you. Don't really need that. Some weird artifacts. The nice thing is that if we come across the cybernetics that we're learning from these people in the future, we won't have to re-identify them. That's why I do it. Because if we see a weird artifact, it is actually something new at some point, which will be nice. Okay, how much inventory space do we have? Can we do adventuring? We have 337. We have like 130 now because of this fucking artifact. This thing is just so impressive, dude. Yeah. Where the hell do we go? We need to pass some time, but I'm not sure what to do. I guess while we're trying to pass time here, we could do some Beetles. We need 5 wide glass bottles. I don't know where to get those. I don't know where a Scorpiok is. Elder Tartbeard. Jacked and padded items won't be too hard. Concentrated Stillbeard. Those are all weird things to get. This one, these 2 give enhanced prowess. These 3. Okay, so these 4 are the most important ones. Hold on. Let's go ahead and mark these. Because enhanced prowess is attribute points, right? I mean, okay, so you're saying they're easy, Galvanize. I will say that I'm missing the knowledge to be able to complete these easily. I would need Butchery to get Elder Tartbeard Lance and Scorpiok Jerky. I do not have Butchery. Do I have the points to take it? I could take Butchery. It'll let me get these. Does the quest warn you after 3 days? That's a damn good question. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll check back in a moment then, because that's actually a really good point. Because, yeah, I have no clue. This quest functions differently than it did last time I played, so. It doesn't warn you? Okay, well, we'll do 1 Beetle then. Jacked items. I don't have the recipe for jacked, so I can't just make that. But jacked items are pretty common from what I've seen in the past. Of course, he doesn't have any right now. We can probably check the later game merchants for them. It'll be like armor and weapons will have jacked on it. We also can just keep an eye out for them. Where would I find Elder Tartbeards and Scorpioks? I don't know if I've run into either one of these creatures before. I know where Stillbeards are. Generally, they're the ones that shoot ice, I think. Oh, you're talking about kippers and chefs? And we can go to Stay Still and check. There's a bunch of kippers here. I think we lucked out and got like 3 kippers. Let's see. Voided land, wild rice. Nothing there. Double checking to make sure I know what I'm getting. Scorpiot, tart beard, jacked items, padded items. Okay. You can check the hatter. There's a chance that there'll be a jacked hat. Scorpiots are everywhere in the desert. Okay. We have butchery, so we'd only have to find 1 tile of them. There's a kipper here. Let's see. Bear jerky. Sleet beard. Close, but no cigar. And he has a bunch of cider and lava. I mean, we're getting close here. I think we're getting the right type of things. Apothecary might have something. No. No. For a second, I thought he had wide bottles for a second. Chef. Yeah, I just took butchery just for this quest, to be honest, so... I just have to find the things then. Since I'm here anyways, I'm just looking through these guys real quick. There's also a chef here. Oh, I'm standing at the chef. Nothing here. Sign over. Armor and a gunsmith. They might have a jacked piece of armor or jacked piece of jacked gun. No. Oh, who? Hey, bronze ingots. Hell yeah. That was worth the trip right there, to be honest. Like, I'm happy with that just because of that. I mean, jats can only be powered items. Oh, hey, I found the caravan that walked away earlier. Cool. This guy just, like, vanished on us whenever we first came here. Any jat? No. It'd have to be a powered item. I'm 90% sure on that one, because that's what jat does. Is like it uses your internal power or something like that. Let's see. Freeze-dried mushrooms, cycle glands, voider glands, rock jerky. Nope. That's the chef. Something just died. Freeze-dried mushrooms, soul curd. What the fuck is soul curd? Uber nostrum extracted from its injector. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's leave and... What's the best way of doing this? We just wait till... Fucking Dawn Ray. I guess we just walk? And see if we can find some Scorpiox? We should probably wait till daytime, right? Wait until morning. So we can see them. Excuse me, that was not morning. Why is that not working? I guess it might be technically morning. There we go. Let's zoom out for a moment. Yeah, we would need to be able to disarm things in order to get that kind of stuff off. There's apparently a bunch of psychic thralls of this legendary servant of Pateau. Okay. It's a secret of the way. I mean, we could help this guy. Alternatively, we can just leave. He does not appear to be a scorpion. Yeah, dismember. Yeah, you can dismember and disarm turrets to get their guns. This is not a ruin of scorpions, so we're gonna leave. I have a singular goal. Must find scorpions. Aha! Scorpions. I think I hit him too hard. He vanished. Let's hit him softer this time. I don't think I got any Scorpiot from that. How do we kill them less hard? Maybe we switch weapons. We could beat them to death with our fists. I think we'll still win if we do that. If we find another one, we'll beat them to death with our fists. Some turrets. Ooh. Ooh, is that Templars? Those are Buddhist Templars. We're gonna go kill them. I hate Buddhist Templars. They suck. Not about the damage you... It's not about the damage I'm doing? What's causing them to get obliterated then? Oh, I'm outside of range. Oh, they teleported on top of me. And then they teleported me. Well, that guy's dead. It's the interceptors that are doing it, I think. Just go ahead and get rid of that interceptor. Yeah, these guys aren't a match for me. I mean, this big guy might be. But I'm just trying to stun him. Yeah, he's just trying to get stun locked. Welcome to the hammer build, bro. My game's actually lagging because of how much there was there. Oh yeah, the Gur shaped me now. Who cares? He has a bunch of Fullerite stuff, but it's really heavy, so I'm not going to take it. He did have some artifacts, though. A portable wall. Okay. Hover sled. Does that go in your... yeah, that goes in your floating nearby slot. Or don't put that on. So, if I remember correctly, isn't that like negative weight? Yeah, it's negative 75 pounds. So we have another 75 pounds of carry weight now. Eater's Nectar? Wait, can we learn this? We can. What does it take to make an Eater's Nectar? So Eater's Nectar would give me a random point towards an attribute, and or... So we need a R-splice seed. I bet that's probably very hard to find. So an Eater Nectar will give me a random point towards an attribute or a mutation. But if we can find some... There's some ways to, like, dupe them, to, like, clone them. And I don't mean dupe as in, like, a cheating thing. I mean, like, literally clone them. So we're going to hold on to that instead of just using it right away. Legendary Putus Mechanimus always have one. Didn't know that. I actually just killed them because I don't like them. I will say the, that's not 100% true, because the one in Bethesda Susa didn't have one. So you say that it's the insta-crushing the Scorpiox isn't about the damage I'm doing? Is there a way to get corpses? Then? Yeah, Buddhist Templars suck. I even killed them on True 10, even though they like True 10. They, like, aren't hostile to you whenever you're a True 10. God, I love having wings and charging halfway across the map. I might give up on this soon. This is... Oh, Drumhead Caravan. Nice. R-Splice seeds are in Palladium Reef? Okay. Oh, it's RNG? I missed that message then. Gotcha. Chat is actually going fast for once, so... I'm not used to that. I don't stream a lot, so... Let's see. Copper nuggets. Happily, happily. We have so much carry weight now. It's amazing. It's like 475 plus 490, or sorry, 490 plus 75. So we have 567, 500 and yeah, 565. There we go. Carry weight. Wild. And another Kermit Caravan. Okay, sure. We should also wear a backpack, but no, we have the jetpack on, so screw that. I did see the stairs down in the desert, but I don't think that's going to up my chance of finding scorpions. Ooh, more scorpions. Okay, you said it was RNG, so we can just fight them. Well, there's one. And we got meat. This might take longer than I was thinking it was going to take. Yeah, this is going to take forever. Let's go back to Ezra and see if the quest's ready to go. Because that might take freaking forever. I mean, I only got Scorpiok meat, though. I can make the... Hold on. Is that preserved fresh foods? Did I forget? I thought I needed tails or something. My memory today. Scorpiok jerky, yeah. Is that just preserved fresh foods then? I think that's what it is. I know that if I do this, I can't get it back, so I'm like, being careful here. I'm definitely trying to be careful here. I think it's preserved fresh foods because that's fire damage from burned corpses. Oh yeah. If you're using the 3 servings of Scorpion jerky. If you're using the flaming ray, you will break a lot of things. My first run was... Are you effing kidding me right now? We got 3 servings. I need exactly 1. I need exactly 1 more. Okay. We're a lot closer than I thought we are. So we've halfway done this, so we're just gonna finish this real quick. Rest till morning. I need to go see what I'm doing. Bears. It's a legendary bear. What reputation do you give? Hated by brood. Oh, he gives a reputation with oozes. I want to kill you. Bro, come back. Baby, come back. Oh, he also gave us a level. Winged animals and oozes. He also had a lot of honey on him. That's really funny. That's really funny. We'll go ahead and take 1 more level of hide and quickness because it's just generally good. And we don't really have anything to spend our experience on right now that we want to badly. Oh, these are a bunch of Dreadroot tubers. Hell yeah, we'll take those. We can make potions out of those. That is leaving the desert by accident. Scorpiox, okay. And a robot. There's a robot over here being chased by a Scorpiot. You see a turtle turned over in the desert. What do you do? And of course. Well, this Batel did successfully send me on a quest. It is a... Man, this is like MMO fetch quest, I swear. Just walking through the desert, waiting for the RNG of a single small defenseless creature to give me a piece of loot that would make sense that every creature would give me. This is like I'm playing WoW again. This is why I didn't like WoW. Yeah. I feel like I need something to talk about now. How about that weather? I don't know. I'm not good at small talk. I've never been good at small talk. Ooh, what's that? A salt kraken. Yeah. That's cool. It's good to know that I can just search the surfaces of deserts to find salt krakens, because my possession build that I was going to make was eventually wanting to become a salt kraken. So salt krakens, if you watch, it's as it walk across the surface, it actually obliterates everything it runs into. Yeah, so if you were to stand in front of a salt kraken, you would die instantly, which is why I want to be a salt kraken. Ooh. Scorpions. That one did not leave anything behind. That one literally turned into blood. Okay. You can follow them and they leave a corpse behind? Huh. So they're like spitting corpses as they go along. That's super weird. I mean, it's Caves of Qud. Super weird is like, you know, Tuesday in Caves of Qud. This is very MMO-y, I'm going to go ahead and say. Very, very MMO-y. Just searching the desert for random corpses. If I don't find this soon, I'm going to give this up and we'll try again later. I'm on fire. Because if I'm bored, you guys have to be bored, right? Just shooting it down real quick. Wait till morning. We've left the desert. There's another one. It did just leave a corpse behind. Dromad corpse. Poor thing. Just don't get in its way, right? Come on. Whenever you're using this, a bear. This is like all of the things it's eaten, I suppose. Oop. Seed sprout worm. We're gonna butcher that real quick because I've never seen one of those before. We got raw worm meat. Dershling corpse. You can get Dershling fangs from those. Seed sprouts worm again. Some boulders. That's super weird and kind of interesting that it just drops a bunch of random ass corpses, huh? Okay, this has been interesting, but we're going to go back to Id, back to Ezra, and see about this quest. We got plenty of carry capacity. I like the Ezra music. Oh, hey! So we got a delegate for dogs. A delegate, not delicate. A delegate for bear with mites. There's like a bat on top of him that we can't see very easily for some reason. And Fellowship of Wardens. That guy looks badass. This diplomacy droid. I liked that. So apparently all the delegates did show up. Are you ready to begin negotiations? Yes. First Council of Allen Porch has begun. Choose how to appease Asphodel. We can share the burden across all allies, which will be minus 50 with every reputation. Shares the burden between two. Spare one faction of all obligation by betraying a second faction and selling their secrets to Asphodel, which would give me minus 800 with betrayed faction, but plus 200 and a faction heirloom with the spared faction. Or we can invoke the Chaos Spiel, which is and gives me 300 reputation of highly entropic beings. Ooh. Ooh. I actually tried Numbat Plus and Minus Galvanize and it didn't let me. I mean, it's really tempting. It's really tempting to just be like, Chaos Spiel, let's figure out what that does. Highly entropic beings is amazing. I roleplay as a black hole. I'm an highly entropic being. I have 2 votes for Chaos. Hold on. We're going to do this. Hold on. So let's start a poll. Chaos or be reasonable. And we'll start the poll. And you guys have, I don't know, a minute before I decide on my own. And, oh my. Yeah, it's already going towards Chaos. Yeah, I'm thinking that, how can I vote for both? Wait, did I accidentally do allowing for voting for both? Well, it's your choice if you vote for both. How many people do we have in chat here? We have 10 people, so probably don't get 8 votes total, I would imagine. I mean, it's 50-50 so far. So I think my reasonable will be either share burden or spare one faction, because I think there's a couple factions I can spend 800 and not be hostile with. Chaos is extra gaslight for sure. Faction heirloom might actually get me something interesting. If I take a faction heirloom, I'd probably take it from the Bearthermites, because it's probably going to be a piece of tech if I take it from them. Or the Wardens. I bet the Wardens have something interesting. Yeah, I figured Galvanized that it was probably like a relic. Who cares about dogs? Oh, I could betray dogs. Oh, I might betray the dogs. Well, the poll has 4 votes, and I don't think there's anyone else that's going to vote, per se. So, because like that's everyone voted right away, and it was 50-50. So I think that means that I get to choose. What are they gonna give you? A bone? I mean, we're gonna betray them, which means that we get to choose a different faction to spare. Oh, your girlfriend voted for Be Reasonable. Sorry, Azael. So that means I'm definitely not taking the Chaos Spiel now. I didn't know about this. I've never done this part of the game, by the way. It's random every time. Okay, before I do this, does anyone know if I say the spare one faction, which is the one I want to pick, do I get to pick which faction I'm betraying and which faction I'm selling which faction I'm sparing? Like, if I get to pick both, I'm definitely choosing this. If it's random, then I don't think I'm going to choose it. Because the one above says 2 attending factions of my choice, but this one doesn't say anything about I get to choose. Okay, we're doing it. Choose which faction to betray. We're definitely not betraying the Wardens or the Bearthermites. We're betraying dogs. Because, I mean, I can put this as a thumbnail at some point. We're betraying dogs. And I like the Wardens a lot. Bearthermite faction is really easy to get. Warden faction's a little bit harder to get. You have to talk to Wardens at random towns to get Warden faction. And it'd be nice to actually have a Warden, like, follow me into a quest at some point. So we're going to say Fellowship's Wardens. The Pact is struck. Bearthermites may lease control of the spindle. Live and drink friend. We will not forget this. We now have 995 Fellowship of the Wardens. And we got... Okay, hold on. I'm going to try this. The Fellowship of the Wardens gives you a pair of 94D7, 1-2C4, error, missing hex value, time-worn glasses. Okay. Sorry, time-worn gloves. Betrayer, may you choke on your own spittle. We won't forget this, the dog says. I'm still positive with dogs after all that. Jeez. Okay, I want to see what this does. They're gloves. Plus 10%, 10 heat resistance. They're essentially +3, -3. Grants you teleportation and 70 pounds of carry weight. No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're equipping these. So now we have teleport, and we have 560 plus 75. So we have 635. Yeah, 635 carry weights. That's amazing. Yeah, they're Fullerite gloves. They're really not heavy either. That's kind of cool. Oh, because they're slender. Yeah. That's amazing. We have gained so much carry weight in this episode. That is absolutely wild. Okay, let's put teleport somewhere on my bar where I can find it. Teleport. Here we go. We will put it below jump and before Flume Flyer, because I put these in the order that I'm going to use them, right? So teleport will happen before we activate the Flume. You know what? We'll use Flume Flyer before we use teleport. Teleport will be our escape mechanism, so we'll put it at the end here. I have a hotkey for sprint and base camp, so I never need those on my thing. Honestly, I should make a hotkey for recoil because I use it so freaking much. And we're going ahead and end this bowl. Would have preferred chaos. I have gained 75 plus 75 plus 75, so that is somewhere in the range of 100 and 150. So it's 225 carry weight I've gained. Oh, plus I did +1 strength. So how much does strength give you? It doesn't tell you. But yeah, I have gained about 300 carry weight in one episode. Yep. 2 hours, 300 carry weight. So on an unrelated note, before I do anything else, I'm going to recoil to id real quick because I need to go back to Grit Gate after this. And we're going to come over here and we're going to get more water. Infinite's money. And now that we have a lot of carry weight, the infinite money is so much easier to handle. Literally. Someone is calling me? No, thank you. Goodbye. Okay, just gonna make sure that I don't fuck up any of the water tiles. There's fresh water right there. Collect liquid. Do I still have more room for more? We have plenty of room for more. Is this fresh water? Nope. That's not fresh water. Is any of this? Nope. That's normal water. I think the fresh water is the stuff that like turns whitish. Yeah. Oh, there's more because yeah, of course there's more because there's a water weep here. So every time I come back, there's going to be more. Oh, I'm actually not going to use the attribute injector, Brian, because I want to wait until I can clone it. Because I'll eventually be able to clone it and make more of them. So I'm going to wait. Because cloning drafts and stuff like that are easier to find than eater injectors by a fairly large margin. So I'd rather use the cloning drought and then take an eater injector that way. The amount of water skin I can carry. Look at that. I'm not even close to overweight. I could just go adventuring like this right now. I don't even need to do the thing you would normally need to do and go around and collect a whole bunch of trade goods in order to continue playing the game. I can just continue playing. Oh, also we're going to disassemble this portable wall because I'm never going to use it. It's dumb. I know what they do. Basically, it just makes a wall real quick. It's not interesting. Okay, we are going to go super quick since we have so much money. We're going to check the more impressive merchants real quick, see if there's anything we want. This guy has a weird artifact. I think we have the cash to get him to describe it to us. Thanks, dude. And then we can talk to Citru. He has some weird artifacts. He can't identify them because he's lame. I mean, we'll still pick up the trade goods whenever we see them, but it's just like we don't even need to anymore. It's amazing. Nothing else here I care about. We will go to id. I should check for seeds in the reef. Oh yeah. That's not a bad idea. Oh, you're right. I should be buying water skins. That is a straight up a mistake. I have more Zetachrome pumps. I mean, how good is that? I mean, that's so much money. How good is it actually? So it would give me +2 dodge and 3 of each resistance for 4,000. I don't think that's actually worth it at the end of the day, despite how funny it is to buy them. I just don't think it's worth it at the end of the day. God, I was just carrying 700 water on me. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Just checking, make sure that he doesn't have anything else I care about. Water skins. Just saying hi because I'm going to watch someone who's much farther. Oh yeah, of course. You know, don't spoil yourself, Okami. I will say though that because I know you're one of the people that's been commenting on my Caves of Qud series. The streams are kind of how I'm continuing the series because they weren't doing super well. So at the end of the game, whenever I'm done streaming the game, because this lets me play more in 1 week, right? I will be making a video that is the entire game start to finish, and it's gonna be like a 2-hour, like it's not gonna be a supercut, it's gonna be a 2-hour like edited video. So keep on the lookout for that, and it'll be a start to finish of the game, and you can make sure you don't get any spoilers and stuff like that. So wait, is there just a schematics trader? There's a schematics trader here. Unfortunately, doesn't have anything interesting. I didn't even notice him before. We need to be checking that guy in the future. Definitely need to be checking that guy. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. See you later. Apparently, the Hyphea that I need to harvest for the seeds only have a chance in 1 in 365. Yeah, that might be another thing I do later. Blaze Injector. Serrated? Do I already know Serrated? Serrated's good. Oh, wait. I don't need Serrated. I'm dumb. You can't... I don't think you can put... I don't think you can put Serrated on non-bladed weapons. I will say, Brian, because I don't have harvesting. Maybe that's something I need to get. Where is harvesting? Yeah, because I don't have harvestry. Actually, I can get harvestry for free if I want to try and get the stuff to make eater stuff. So I can come talk to Elder Iridad here. I actually turned this down last time I was here. So if we talk to him and do the water ritual with him, we can get harvestry for free. I don't normally grab that because I find it to be annoying. We'll go ahead and give him some more reputation as well. I find it annoying because you end up with a bunch of junk in your inventory and you have to camp more often and get rid of the junk. Okay, so we'll go to Gritgate and we will talk to them about the next part of the quest. Let's make sure that's what we need to do. Return to Gritgate and report our success. I always like eating before I talk to this guy because I'm always worried something's going to happen. We have worm meat now. Oh, quick tip in case anyone doesn't know. Whenever you preserve your fresh foods, it removes their weight. So they don't weigh anything anymore. Which is nice. So like the beer jerky and the bark biter jerky doesn't weigh anything, but the raw meat does. Oh, also, while we're in here and I'm remembering to do it, we're going to make a bunch of these because we got a bunch of dreadroot tubers. So we can make some more salve injectors. Nope. Harvestry's good anyways with tinkering because it means we can make more salve injectors. Serrated hammer? Yeah. Sounds dangerous to the handler. I agree. Okay. The spindle is ours. That is sterling news, journey friend. I will go inform Barathroom straight away. We gain another 100 reputation. 5,000 EXP. I got an achievement. That's the first time I've gotten an achievement since I came back to Caves of Qud. He didn't give me a new quest. Oh. The whole compound rumbles around you. The walls creak. Loose objects skid about and dust is stirred up in the iridescent crowds. Otho yellows, Argon, come back here. What the fuck? That rumbling, what was it? An explosion? What are you thinking, Otho? Grave thoughts, Argon. Listen to me now. Take this keycard, go to Aristotle's room, and... Oh, that's the mainframe. It's what she prefers to be called. Go to her room, access Aristotle, and scan the shale surrounding the Enclave for anomalies. I've asked her to ready her sensors. Update me with what you learn. You may use the intercom in the northeast corner of Aristotle's room to deliver your update. Go, quickly. I will soon be disabused of my fears. Grave thoughts. Interesting. What the fuck is happening? By the way, we are officially in completely unknown territory for me. Sensor access granted. The thin world is open to you. What do you wish? Scan your surroundings, Aristotle. Scanning. Intruders detected. I'm sounding alarms. I'm calculating probable attack radii. Displaying probable attack radii. Where is this comm? He said there's a comm in here that I can talk to. Here it is. As I feared, Argon, Gritgate is being assailed. The Putus Templar. Ah, it's because I killed that one guy in the desert. That's obviously why they're here, right? It's all about me, of course. The Putus Templar must have followed you back from Almond Porch. Let's use this precious little time we have before they arrive to prepare our defenses. What can I do? With the chrome key card I gave you, you now have access to our power grid. There are chain laser emplacements and force projectors across the enclave. Use Aristotle's reconnaissance to decide which defenses to enable. You can also broadcast an overclock command or activate Redonus Y by interfaces with Aristotle. be mindful of the amperage draw. If you overdraw the grid, you could cause brownouts. Act quickly, Argon. The Templar near us as we speak. Well, this is fucking cool and not at all what I expected. Since your ass is granted. Let's see. So currently we have 200 amps of power. If we activate Rhodanus, it is 100 amps. So here's the thing. I'm not worried about the Templars killing me. Okay? I have a bunch of salves. I have all that stuff. What I'm worried about, and this might sound really bad, is I'm worried about Q-Girl and Maffeo. If they die, if it's possible for them to die, and I bet it is, because that's just how this game runs, I could kill all these guys myself if I wanted to. They're not protected, and that's not Skyrim. If they die, I lose some of the best 2 NPCs in the entire game, not only in personality with Q-Girl, but also in just like what they offer me. So I'm thinking that we activate force projectors. Remote management offline. So we have to activate the force projectors from a distance. I'm worried about chain lasers being friendly fire heavy. So maybe Chromelings and Rhodanus. The force projectors would be good shields, right? So they're going to protect the Barathermites. And then Chromelings probably won't do a lot of friendly fire damage. Rhodanus does not work at all. That's a good call. Okay. So we'll activate some Chromelings. We'll do 2. Because that's how much a force projector is. In fact, we'll do 4. And then I'm just going to use the look menu here. Where's the force projectors? That's a glass wall. It's a signal array. It's an arc source. What does a force projector look like? Unicomputer, loudspeaker. Force projector, okay. Contains plumbing. Okay, let's go activate one in person. Oh, so I can draw a line with them? Aha. So it works like the teleporter. Okay, so that's actually exactly like one of the things that you can do as a psychic. Okay. So if I do this, I wonder if I can get the Barathermites inside here. Oh, hey, I just saw this. So they're coming in from down. Oh, they're also, I need to zoom out. It tells me how much amps I have. Okay. So they're coming from down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that one off. We're going to turn this one back on. How much power do we have left? Can we turn on a turret? Insufficient power. Okay. Oh, it's because it didn't update with the last shield. Okay. I'm really tempted. How much is it per square? It's 9 amps per square. So that is... I have 3 amps. I have 3 squares. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go... Can I not do diagonal? 2, 3. That's funny. Who is that? Okay. He got out. Good. I was worried that Maffeo. And then... We're going to close the door. Okay. Do I have to go back to him once I'm ready? Let's just talk to Otho. I'll do my best to defend Britgate. I guess we wait now? Okay, while we're waiting, what we're going to do is we're going to tinker up some grenades. And a couple freeze grenades as well. And a couple stasis grenades. So what I'm thinking about doing is that I can't make a, oh, here we go. Set checkpoint. So what I'm thinking about doing is, if I think one of the Barathermites is about to die, I'll throw a stasis grenade at them to freeze them in place, and hopefully that doesn't aggro them to me. I don't think it will, because it's not damage, and normally they only aggro to me if you damage them. Okay. I think we just wait now. Apparently, Maffeo has restocked his inventory. I mean, everything... Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, they didn't teleport in where you said that you were going to teleport in game. Okay, so what do we have? We have some trivial squires, an implanted Knight Templar, Gunner Knight Templar, some Gunner Knight Templars. I mean, honestly... Okay. Okay, he's a problem. He's a problem. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Because that man is a problem. We're gonna be dumb. We are going to throw a stasis grenade. That didn't work. It hit the guy right in front of me. I was hoping to throw it into the back line. That's okay. There is at least one person stasis in front of me here. Okay, we're going to take that stasis grenade off. I thought I could throw it over them, but apparently we can't. My bad. Well, actually, we'll leave the stasis grenade on just in case we need it. Who is that? Is that Otho? Okay, I don't care about you. Guess we just... Anyone who gets past us gets the hammer. We're on fire. Don't know that we care. Where are we? Okay, we're right there in the middle of that fire. Take out the turrets. Someone back there is doing work. Seppa's doing work back there. Kill this guy. God, it is impossible to see. Chaos of battle. The Chromelings are doing a good job tanking, though. We are max burn. Let's become immune to fire. We erupted into fire when we took the tonic. Ooh, what the fuck just happened there? Weird artifact is destroyed, so they threw a grenade. Okay. We're still fine, though. Is this the legendary guy? It is. I kind of want to save him for last. Let's take a salve injector. We are raging now, but I remember where things are. Ooh, that was not good. Jesus Christ. He just 1, 2, 3. He just quadruple stunned me. Okay, we went through this before, and I forget what the answer was. Does anyone remember what color my healing stems are? Was it the black ones? God, I should have written this down. It's not the red ones. We made that mistake last time. If I don't take a healing stem, I'm going to die, and we'll have to do this again. The colors are actually not randomized, galvanized, because we did this correctly whenever I was confused in Bethesda Susa. They are randomized per playthrough, though. So, light blue. So that's the gray one. Yeah, we actually did this correctly. Whenever we were in Bethesda Susa, we memorized what color the salve was, and then we took the correct salve. Because it was a bit of an experiment. Light blue. Yep. still light blue. Yep. So it randomizes per playthrough, but so that you can't look it up. But yeah, you're 100% certain. Yeah, it's just the sprites of. Actually, I believe all of the objects maintain their sprite. Yeah. Shadowy presence. That's not good. Yeah. So that right there is a clone of me now, and we're still confused. We're going to die. We are 100% going to die. Getting confused was possibly one of the worst things that could have happened. Be honest. Okay, we're attacking something. We killed the legendary Templar. Are we still confused? No, so this is actually what the battlefield looks like. Okay, want to check something real quick? Maffeo and Qud 1.0 are still alive. Okay, so if they were dying, then we were going to lose on purpose. Are you fucking with me right now? I won, and then I was killed by my shadow. Okay. So now we know what we did wrong. Okay, here's my idea. I want to do this slightly differently this time. We're going to turn off this barrier. Now that we know where we're coming from. No, we can't turn that on still. Are there any other of these that we can turn on? I think they're only in the center here. Well, there's some over there on the left. We can turn on this one. So that we have a place to retreat to. Qud 1.0 can't die? Okay, that's good to know. I think Maffeo can, though. Yeah, I can't think of anything to do differently because this teleport or this gate right here, I wanted to make a little box here, right? But this one right here is already used. But you know what I can do? Hold on. Because we can pass through these and they can't. There we go. Okay, we're going to set a checkpoint that way now. Oh, I did end the poll. I thought I did. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. I hit end poll earlier and it didn't go, apparently. Oh, it's randomized. Interesting. We'll freeze this guy. We just got hit by a grenade of some sort. I think we're going to use healing stems early this time. Yeah. Oh, these guys just got stasis. Nice. What's the easiest to kill thing here? This. We'll kill that just to get out of their way. They're too close for me to throw a grenade, so average. We'll get rid of the gunner. We are chain stunned. Yep, okay. We got chain stunned until we died. We never got a chance to see. Okay. Yeah, that's how many turns passed after we got stunned. Well, that was something. And we're frozen instantaneously at the beginning of the fight. It's attempt number 3. Eat a blaze injector so that we can't be frozen. This is fucking chaos. Killed one of them. Freeze again. Those grenades, dude. Okay, we're gonna jump backwards just to get out of this for a second. They're actually doing an okay job here. We'll heal up again. That caught us on fire, but we'll be fine. Who was that down there? That's Q girl. We're gonna throw a grenade down here. We killed one of them with a grenade. Killed another one with a grenade. He threw a grenade back at us. Because of course he did. Where's Maffeo? He's southeast of us. So he's probably fine. Pure Girl is just fucking in there. You go, girl. I really don't want to go into that cloud. Okay. Grenades are doing it. Grenades are doing it. They're frozen. We're going to freeze this guy. Please stop aim. There we go. Charge him. Crunch him. Can we take out the big guy? Stun lock them? Come on. There we go. Big guy's taken down. Fuck yes. Only took 3 tries. The fuck is that? What did someone summon here? I don't recognize that symbol. It won't tell me. I think it's a corpse. That acid and stuff is still spreading and breaking most of Dreadgate. It's kind of funny. Did this big guy have anything unique on him? Price Steel Longsword. I'll take that. Let's see. I'm going through the nearby list up here. What's this banner? I've never seen one of those before. Okay, where is it? It's right here. It's not letting me look at it. Grants the War Trans effect on Buddhist Templar who can see it. Okay, well, you don't want to bring that with you, because you just War Trans all the ones that you meet out in the field. That was rough. Can you imagine doing that on Classic and it was being permadeath? That's the end of a run right there. Oh. Or Sheep died. Yep. Is that stealing? It's not stealing. Sorry, Ashib. That sucks for you, I guess. We can get some Masterwork water skins. Did anyone else die? Maffeo's still alive. Q-Girl's still alive. Maffeo was just in his shop the whole time. He didn't give any fucks. That is really funny. That is really, really funny. Okay. What did we get? We got a shit ton. Ooh, ontological anchors. An Eigen rifle. Eigen rifles are pretty badass. A hyper tractor? It's a Hear Ray, so it's a... like, it sucks things towards me. Another Eigen rifle. The item rifles are probably why I was taking so much freaking damage. Oops, I accidentally equipped that. I have so many bionics. What the fuck? Well, that was a hot mess, but we got it done. The ontological anchors are pretty nice disassembling. We have so much shit to sell now. I keep equipping these by accident because it's the first option. I'm trying to disassemble them. There we go. Disassemble all. Chem cells. Don't need those. Making sure I'm not disassembled the antimatter ones or anything like that. So many item rifles. The hypertractor beams are probably worth disassembling just for their parts because those are tier 6 parts. Wild. That was a wild fight. I don't know how much I like that fight because it does seem like Galvanize said in chat, like if you did that on permadeath, you kind of have to play super safe and end up getting all of Grit killed. You have my deepest gratitude. Few humans could have defended Gritgate so deftly. Now give me time to assess our losses and consult with Barathrum. Return soon. So we now have... Oh, speak with Otho. Argon. I've assessed the losses we've suffered in the attack. First and foremost, let us lament the deaths of our friend Shem-1 and Sparafuso. The loss to us is incalculable. Shem-1 died. That's really unfortunate. It was like a sentient robot here. Beyond that, 12 robots perished. No books were burned. No bookshelves were destroyed. No crops were ruined. 7 gadgets were destroyed, and 1 piece of furniture was destroyed. Much was lost, but such is what I expected. Once again, thanks for your efforts. Thanks for the update. 10,000 experience. Another few amount of reputation. We're up to 950 again. Furthermore, I have spoken with Barathrum. He praised you on the handling of the Earl of Omniporch, and he thanks you for your bravery you exhibited in the defending of Gritgate. The attack today reminds us. For too long, we have put our faith in the isolation of our guild and the preoccupations of the Putus Templar. The looming threat of another attack impels Barathrum to accelerate his plans, and with them, your position in our guild. You are raised to disciple, friend. Barathrum wishes to speak with you immediately. Yes, disciple. Take this key and follow down to his stairs and speak to Barathrum directly. I think it's over here. No, it's here. He is old. Oh, it's Barathrum the Old. That's funny. He has like a garden over here. Ooh, what's that? Crime and Punishment? He's just reading the ancient Russian book, Crime and Punishment. It is Russian. There's also a sentient plant. Euclid. Euclid is nothing to sell. Okay, fine. Come closer, nestling. Let me look upon your countenance. Should we stay a while and listen? You are so old. That's what I said, so I'm gonna have to say it. So I am, Nestling. For a millennia now, I've watched the river of time turn the gears of Qud. I even played my part in diverting the river where I could. Oh, but there have been so many players through the years. So many players. And before Qud? Before the 1,000 years? Little do I remember now, for I was but a cub, a nestling, when my kin and I crossed the Oms Delta into Qud. We were urged on by the flooding of a glacial river that flowed through our hearth cave. The world was just unthawing then, and I remember the roar of the freezing water as it rushed through the grotto, and the frigid spray on my face as I watched in awe. Ortho said you wished to speak with me. What a lovely guy. Yeah, he seems pretty nice. I do. Your service to the guild has been laudable, disciple. You braved the vaporous depths of Bethesda Susa and decoded the signal. You secured the spindle grounds and handled the self-appointed Earl. And perhaps most materially, you defended our enclave from the Putus Templar. That's a really good and well-worded recap. I'm going to probably include that in a video at some point as like a recap of the halfway point of the game, because that's just very succinct. Way better than I could have done. Since you returned from Bethesda, you've no doubt wondered at the signal's contents. Verily, I hid them to shield you from the weight of the truth. Only Otho, Q-Girl, and I bear that burden. But circumstances have changed. The river of time powers the dear train of our schemes and devices. It rushes forth. You're kind of really stretching that metaphor thin there, Barathrum. From here, I must share the burden. You must know. What is it? Where does the signal come from? What does it say? The signal is a beacon of welcoming and originates from the top of the spindle. The beacon confirmed my hypothesis. The spindle is an elevator, engineered by the Eaters to convey freight to and from the vault of heaven. You see, Nestling, in the earliest aurora of our past, the Eaters of Earth were joined by a great coven of beings that spanned the firmament. But the Eaters succumbed to some terrible temptation, and an injunction was placed on our world. Oh, so we had met aliens and then they fucked up and they like quarantined the world? That's cool. Since then, the stars were silent to us. Our world was left to molder and decay, but something changed. The signal affirms that an entity roosts atop the spindle and invites us to join it. Dare I say, is the injunction at an end? It's too early to tell, but alas, there could be hope for our world. I mean, the Eaters died out like thousands of years ago, so that's a really long time out. And what now? I intend to ascend the spindle and answer the call, disciple. My protege, Q-Girl, has designed a climber for the ascent. We intend to construct it piecewise at the enclave and the site itself, but the engineering feat exceeds even our current capacity. With time, I am confident we could accomplish it, but the Putus Templar rob us of our patience. We need to act now. And so, as loath as I am to admit it, we need Pax Clang. Okay, who? Pax Clang is an eccentric mushroom prodigy. A sentence I didn't think I was going to be saying today. All their faults aside, they are a brilliant scientist and engineer, and I have little doubt they could build a climber ascender faster than we could. Several years have passed since we were last in contact, but they owe us a debt, and we must now collect. Unfortunately, no one knows where Pax Clang's whereabouts are. Through contacts I made over the years, I inquired to their location. The most I was able to garner were these enigmatic instructions. Seek the heart of the rainbow? So we have to go to the Rainbow Wood, eat the god's flesh, and follow the coral path. So we have to go to the heart of the rainbow and find a god and eat them. Sounds like Caves of Qud. Continue listening. I must ask you to decipher this enigma. Find Pax Clang and convince them to construct the climber. Remind Pax of the debt they owe us. It strikes me as likely for this rainbow to refer to as the Rainbow Wood. I already figured that out. One step ahead of Barathrum, where Clang's kin consort. I suggest you start there. As I had hoped, disciple, first speak with Q-Girl. Someone in chat is telling me to read Crime and Punishment. I have already read Crime and Punishment in real life, so might as well read it here. Okay. Didn't say anything. Can I talk to him about it afterwards? Oh, what's with that houseplant? That's my dear friend Euclid. He's a prattle plant. It stores every phrase it hears in its neuro-roots network, and it mimics speech by flicking its leaves against one another. What comes out is gibberish, as often as not, but even so, it's agreeable company for my nights spent tinkering. It is old, perhaps older than I am, and it hasn't yet run out of things to say. Yeah, so it's like my roommate. Got it. I'm joking. Do we speak to Otho? No. Q-Girl? I think he said Q-Girl. This thing's breaking and shocking everyone. I think I need to help them and get rid of this so it doesn't randomly kill people. Bathroom asked me to deliver your blueprints to Pat's claim. I'm gonna talk to her real quick. Okay, I'm gonna set a checkpoint real quick because I don't know if they're gonna be pissed. There we go. Yeah, I think I've only made it worse. Can I cut off the power? No. I mean, I could blow up the generators. Well, I will say this is more out of the way, so maybe that's better at the end of the day. Oh, I wonder if I can repair it. Hold on. Is there a way for me to activate in a... There we go. Oh, Qud was going around repairing everything. She would have repaired it eventually. Hold on. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't restore checkpoint. Damn. I was going to say restore checkpoint and undo all of that damage I just did. But we can't, so we're not going to. We'll turn off the force field, though. The force words, I don't feel like were super useful in the end. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Well, we are pulling up exactly on 3 hours, and I don't have a lot more time. 3 hours is going to be my maximum. So I actually think that this might be a great place to stop for today. I am very, very happy to see so many people joining us in chat here. I will be streaming Caves of Qud again next Wednesday. I can't tell you the time exactly because I normally stream just whenever I have the time, but it'll be somewhere close to around the same time. So like around, you know, the 2 to 4 range. And yeah, thanks to you guys for joining me. If you guys are really enjoying Caves of Qud, and maybe you guys want to watch some Cataclysm or some hard video games, you know, subscribe to the channel, check out our other videos, and yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Oh, as one final announcement, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but there's only like 2 people who are here at the time. I will also be streaming a unique stream on Friday. I will be streaming Cataclysm: Dark Days Ahead. It's going to be a chill hangout stream because I have a lot of tasks that I need to do as Aiden in Cataclysm that just kind of take a lot of time, and I just want company while I'm doing it. So we're probably not going to talk about Cataclysm too much. I'm just going to be transferring stuff between 2 bases, and it might literally take hours to do that. I'm not joking. It's going to take so much time to do these just little things that I've been kind of neglecting in that run. Yeah, so I will be streaming again on Friday, somewhere between like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time. So if you guys want to just come hang out, chat, you can ask me questions. We can just talk about whatever while I'm just doing those things in Cataclysm. If you missed the stream and you're interested in the Cataclysm series, it's no big deal. My first video in the new season on Monday will have a recap of what we did, if anything important whatsoever happens. If not, I'll probably have like a 30-second recap saying, oh, by the way, we moved bases. Maybe even less than 30 seconds. Anyways, I greatly appreciate all of you guys joining me today. This has actually been one of the better streams I've done in a little while. This was a lot of fun. I am looking forward to doing these more in the future. And I hope you all have a fantastic night. Goodbye.